This is the Russian Dynamite, Masha Slamovich.
Becca here.
This is Not America's Sweetheart, Davian. And
It's Billy Starks. And
the super fly guy, Trayvon Jordan.
This is the fly side flyer, Jalen Brandon.
Hardcore Princess, Jules Malone.
Hi there, this is the Bubblegum Princess, Alexia Nicole.
This is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, Christy Jane.
This is the baddest black belt, Chennai Kai.
This is Kid Bandit.
The smash hit Joel Bateman.
This is Robin Renegade.
Cody Hawk.
Brutal Bob Evans. And you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
Hello, guys. This is Sunny Z, and welcome Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hello, and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, the trusted choice for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday on YouTube and CastBox, sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. I'm, of course, your host, James J., and it's a great day for wrestling because we are wrestling with Sunny Z. How are you?
Hello,
Sunny?
guys. I'm good. Hello, guys. This is Sunny Z, and thanks for tuning in. And what should I say? I was just happy to hear you guys, and I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely. And can you tell us where we could see you next, event-wise?
I'm actually based in Pattaya, Thailand, and I just started off our own company called PSE, Paradise Sports Entertainment. We're based in the tropical place, beautiful place in Pattaya. And our next event will be on June 15th. And if you can give us a follow at our page, you can check out our company called PSE_ Thailand. And my personal Instagram is sunnyz_ PSE. And give us a follow. And then that's what we'll be up to, something really special in paradise.
Okay, and can we find merchandise?
At the moment, no, because I'm really focusing on basically try to pushing our new company.
Okay, I got you. All right. And you don't have to go looking for it. All of the links to all his social media and PSE will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and CastBox.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it. You work for Setup from Wrestling. Can you tell us about your relationship with the company?
Oh, it's just I've been coming to Thailand a lot. I started off as an expat, started off as a tourist, and then become slowly, eventually a study here and live here. And then Setups definitely is one of the great company to work on, and I think they're the biggest one in Thailand. And it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. They're like very nice people, and I'm happy to just wrestle there on a regular basis.
Now you could correct me if I'm wrong here, but you were born in China, raised in Canada, and now currently living in Thailand, correct?
Yes.
How did you get there? How did you go from China? How did you get from Canada to Thailand?
By plane. No. It just I always for me, my dream is to live in a tropical country. So I always want to move to somewhere that all year round summer, and because Canada is always cold, so I start taking a lot of vacations, over the time. Start off with a 1 week vacation, 2 weeks vacation, and then just the work progress over time. Then I take longer and longer vacations, and then until the COVID hit, when the COVID hit, I'm in Thailand, and then I just started slowly live here, and I think it's a great place to live.
All right.
It's good for me because I love beach life, and and Thailand infrastructures are amazing. And plus, the wrestling scenes here are really booming. So I'm perfect, the three biggest hobby I have, and then why not?
Well, you mentioned loving the beach. can you tell us about beach wrestling?
Oh, we're actually just shooting a beach wrestling scene. Like we want to create something for fun. And for me, I always think wrestling is cool, but also I really love wrestling as a like for me it's a hobby and it's fun. And I think we want to do something for fun. And then when I was a kid, I always like do some like backyard wrestling or like a beach wrestling for fun. And I was like, why not? We had the chance to create wrestling on the beach. Then we just decided to do this. Yeah.
What was it like wrestling literally in the water?
Oh, yeah, you see the video?
Yes.
You see our new video?
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. That's fun, but that's more of us trying to promote our wrestling promotion. So our wrestling promotion is still like a new company. We just started off February 1st, and then we are growing. But we tried different ways to basically catch some eye from from social media nowadays, so people can know us. Okay, there's actually a wrestling promotion, wrestling school to train people. At the same time, we have a show regularly, like a monthly right now, basically, in like we call it a tropical paradise, So you can basically the idea that you can come in a holiday and train and then wrestle maybe in the future at the same time. It's almost like because in Pattaya there's a lot of Muay Thai camps. Why not there's a wrestling camp, and people can just take a good wrestling holiday,
Right. Now, PSE is the very first wrestling school in Thailand, correct?
We're not the only wrestling school set up. I have been running wrestling school for a long time, but we are right now I would say that right now the only one offers 3 times a week full-time training with a full we call it performance center, and a full a fitness facility and a wrestling ring, a proper wrestling ring.
There's no. Considering how long pro wrestling has been around, there's not a lot of firsts. So what does it kind of mean to you to be the first to offer people from Thailand, proper wrestling training in that proper environment?
My friend, to be honest, I haven't thought about being first. For me, I always love wrestling, and then I'm very addicted to wrestling, and I think the only way I can grow better as a wrestler is to train regularly. And then when I come to Thailand, I think the only thing I miss in Thailand is the wrestling scene on a weekly basis. So I miss training 3-4 times a week, every day rolling in the ring. When I was in Canada, we basically minimum you have to train the ring 3 times a week. And so I'm since I'm living here, I have some save ups. I'm like, why not? Create an opportunity to do this. At the same time, maybe build a business one day. Eventually, and that's my original idea. And then when we just start doing it, and then everything just seems fall into pieces very smoothly in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Now, recently you actually wrestled Ricardo Rodriguez, former WWE alumni. What was that experience like?
That's amazing. I think Ricardo is an amazing human, and his school is very, very professional. And also, when I wrestle with him, I think I learned a lot from him. And I think he's an amazing guy and an amazing wrestler, and also a super amazing coach.
All right. Now, can you tell us about your tag team partner in the Gym Bros, Benji?
Gym Bros, yeah, Benji. He's actually with me right now. He's a hilarious guy. Very creative wrestler. Very, very creative. Yeah, if you know him well, I feel like we need to give time to people know him. But he's very, very creative wrestler, amazing guy, and also very safe in the ring.
Could you tell us about the Gym Bros, because it's a very unique take on a tag team, I would say.
Oh yeah, you enjoying our matches?
Yes.
For the first one, I think we can do better for the second time. But we have a lot of ideas about Gym Bro. We just think about wrestling should be fun, and we try to offer a different cup of tea at the setup show. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then we just come up with some random ideas, and then we're like, okay, let's do this. This will be fun. and then it works. But we have some more ideas. We actually talk about Gym Bros for the next few matches already. We're like, oh, we're so excited for this one. But I think if you want to check out more Gym Bro, just stay on, and then we will have definitely not your typical Gym Bros.
All right.
Yeah, that's forward. Yeah, this is be fun. It will be a very fun times.
Now,
And only you can Gym Bro right now. Check out wrestling.
now, you actually, when you went back to Canada, you wrestled in a Toronto street fight. Quite literally in the street of Toronto. Can you tell us about that match?
Oh my God, that one I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's a big backstory about this one, but it's like for me it was a good learning experience. Also, it was very fun. But it's like if you know the backstory, it'd be really really hilarious.
Well, can you elaborate on it?
Basically, it's like we supposed I know the promoter for years, and then he's a very helpful guy, and then just out of blue the guy was like, hey, you want to just do this today? And then it basically supposed to be me versus some like bigger names on the show, and then end up gonna, but in the end only me wrestles versus the promoter. And then we're like, why not? We should make our own name, you know? Let's go wild on the street, go on the street fight, and just so randomly. And then we haven't planned the match. It's like everything on the fly. That's the fun part that's the magic part of our match. We literally didn't plan anything. Everything you see there is on the fly. Like we call it on the fly. Basically everything we no plan. We just go.
That's awesome.
And it gets intense over time because yeah. It's real. That much, it is real. As real as it can get.
Alright. Now, can you tell us about teaming with Marty Scurll?
Oh, yeah, that was a great experience, my friend. Like, Marty Scurll is a great guy. He's also a great human, but like, to team with him is cool. It's fun. I don't know. It's like, and I expected they put me and team up with the Marty Scurll. But the promoter Project X is a great guy, and also I think they have something magical happen on their show. And then I think team up with Marty Scurll was a great time during it. And maybe hopefully one day we have enough budget to bring Marty Scurll in Thailand.
Hell yeah. It's definitely an interesting combination, you and him, but you know, it kind of does work.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Now, you started in Superkickz in Canada, and I believe last year you actually returned to the promotion. What was that moment like? You know, kind of returning home.
For me, it's very very meaningful because that's where I trained. That's where I trained for years, and I still definitely one of my favorite places to be. And then I left for personal reasons because I always want to move to Asia, and there's an opportunity back then I can get wrestle in the OWE. So for me, I took the opportunity. I left, and then it's kind of cool. I can get back, and then I get accepted by my coach, and then we still good friends, and I can to like return after all these years and wrestle. I mean, I call it my home promotion. It will be like, for me, is one of the best feeling in the world as a wrestling, you know. And also, you people ask me what's my top 5 dream matches. So like Chris Jericho know, this actually is he will be my definitely top 5 dream matches for San Z. Yeah.
Now, kind of bouncing to a different country, you worked Vietnam Pro Wrestling, which is kind of catching fire right now.
Oh yeah.
You even teamed with the co-owner of Blocky. So what it kind of mean to you to be in that, be tag teaming with the co-founder of Vietnam Pro Wrestling?
Oh, my friend, I'll be honest, like, for me, it's like, I love wrestling. I usually when I wrestle, I don't think about too much who I wrestle against. I'm more like try to focus on how we can do a better job. And I feel like it's a privilege to wrestle with Rocky. But at the same time, I think VPW promotion is magical. I definitely see they have the biggest turnout on average every show in the Southeast Asia wrestling scene. And then the fans are crazy in a good way, you know what I mean? And then the promoters are very professional, and the wrestlers are also very nice, very professional. For me, it was like, I think if I had, I think I will go back to Vietnam eventually. But at the moment, right now, I'm just trying to, save all my money in to put in the PSE, try to make a PSE become like one of the major wrestling promotions.
Right. Yeah. Well, being in Vietnam, you actually met Chris Jericho. What was that like?
Oh yeah, that's an old joke too, with me and my friend. Funny. Yeah, I thought it was a funny joke. Like Chris Jericho also my favorite. Always one of my favorites. Like definitely my top 5 favorite wrestler. When I was a kid, I was watching him. Like since I was like watching old school WWF. But anyways, like I can tell you a funny story I want to share with you on this. It's just basically like when you go in the locker room, you first shake everybody's hand, right?
Yes.
And I was like, basically, the call time was like 1 o'clock. I arrived about 10 minutes before the call time, and then I was like sleepy, right? I like put on my gears, fix my hair before about 2-3 hours before the show. When I just before get on the stage, but usually like people know me well. It's like day to day, I'm not a guy who always dress up. I'm usually in my slippers and then maybe barely fix my hair and then put a cap on. Usually I just put a tank top and the shorts on. So when I ran into Chris Jericho, I was like my hair was like really fluffy, come out from a motorbike, and then I just like halfway sleeping. Like, hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? I just shake everybody's hand. Say, hey, hello. And then the promoter guy was like, hey, meet my friend Chris. But, hey, what's up, bro? How are you? Nice to meet you. I just keep going, shake everybody's hand, right? I said, bro, you don't know Chris? I said, oh, Chris, hello. And I look at, wow, that was a Chris Jericho. And I'm, oh, hi, Chris, nice to meet you, And I said, oh, I'm a big fan. And then just, but I know they were making fun of me the whole time. They were laughing at me. It's like, how fast I changed. That was a cool experience. And then, yeah, we took a picture. I now see the pictures of my hair is like almost on his face. I was like, oh, man. But it's okay. It's a good story, good experience. And he's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. Very, 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 very nice guy.
Okay. Now, you were actually on an event that was recorded for the WWE Network. So you
really?
are on the WWE Network / Peacock. What is...
which one? Sorry, I don't even know which one.
Oh, the ladder match, the 6-way ladder match in Canada.
Oh, the CWF one.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see that one, I actually feel like, yeah, that was a great experience for me. I don't know, like it's just other day very experience, but I feel like the CWF promoter cannot thank him enough to put me on the spot to let me actually wrestle for the biggest show in Canada. And then and then also I'm not like basically I'm not trained by them, and I'm actually not a veteran in the area, but the guy gave me opportunity to put me on the spot and wrestle one of the biggest show on the in Canada, in Canada, like indies. So I'm like I'm really thankful for the guy giving me the opportunity. I'll be honest. And then we just thank Chris Horn. He's the booker. I want to thank him very much personally for the opportunity.
And what does it kind of mean to you being on the WWE Network?
Be honest, I'm happy. Good to know. Happy to know. But I feel like at least I'm WWE. At least I'm still not there yet. So I still have a lot to work. And then I need to keep getting better, getting improved. Just be on the WWE Network is not enough. I need to keep working better, getting better. And I'll work on my stuff better. Then maybe one day I'm on the WWE.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us about doing pre-workouts with Clay Wilson?
Oh yeah, you followed that time. That was a good time. I just sometimes have some random ideas come up, and then I want to try. Like I try not to stick in the same gimmick in every promotion. Since like even in Canada, I try to wrestle at least 3 times a week on the show. So I think with Clay Wilson, just like some funny clip, we'd be like, hey, let's do this, and then it works, and then we just keep doing it until I move to Asia for good.
Could you tell us about your relationship with Clay?
Oh, we're a good friend, and also we're personal level is a good friend too. We actually hang out after the show to eat and drink sometimes. Yeah, Clay is good. He's a good guy, very professional. I don't know what else to say. He's like a very professional guy, and he's we actually hang out a lot.
Clay Wilson, I could say yes, one of the best guys of all time.
You know him personally, yeah?
Yes, shout
That's
out
cool.
to Clay Wilson.
He's such a nice guy. Shout out to Clay Wilson.
Alright. Now, I think it's time for Sonny's Bizarre Adventure. You're a pro wrestler that goes up and down the roads, and weird, crazy, and bizarre things are bound to happen. Can you tell us a road story that fits that description?
Road trip, you mean?
Oh, something that was crazy, weird, or bizarre that happened on the road, yes.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like for me, all my road trip done very smoothly. Like I don't remember something really bizarre. I was like the ride was smooth. The booker are very professional. I really haven't experienced something really bizarre in a way. Like I never had a car breakdown or some weird character in my car in a way. Where like I feel like most car ride was smooth, and then the guy was fun in the car. It was like everybody like very positive. In a way, that's a hard question for me to answer. I'll be honest. Like, my car ride always very smooth. If I have to name one, maybe travel with Magnum for the first time to wrestle in the States. Not first time, second time actually. Wrestle in the States, but with Magnum he was also a great guy. We just hang out for a few days instead of one day. Like most of the time we go 1 day, 2 day wrestle and go back. But with Magnum we were actually almost like a week almost like we travel together. So that's good. It's a good time.
Okay.
But with the trip is smooth. We haven't done anything very weird in a way.
Fair enough. Now, can you tell us about your love of Street Fighter?
My love for Street Fighter?
Yes.
I'm always a big video game head. So it's like, I love a lot of games. Like Street Fighter, I don't know, the original people like they think I'm like a Ken, so I'm like, okay, then maybe that's a cool gimmick to look at for the first time. But no, I'll be honest, like I like King of Fighter, Taken, Street Fighter. I only post a lot of Street Fighter because that's the easiest on the social media, Instagram. You like search Street Fighter, then it come up right away. But I also like King of Fighter, Mortal Kombat, all those video games, arcade video games. Not just Street Fighter. The reason maybe I seem like I like Street Fighter because Instagram very easy to post like Street Fighter stuff.
Fair enough. But you so you're more of a Mortal Kombat fan.
No, I like them all. I feel like for me it's like I like different cup of tea depending on the mood. Be honest, I'm like I wouldn't say I'd be like only like this or that. I equally like them. No, I play less video games. When I was a kid, I'm a big video game head. So I play all those like King of Fighter, Street Fighter. I don't even know a lot of names how to call it. It's like almost like every fighting game I watch. And then now, like I can't choose which one my favorite. This is just maybe relate to the wrestling. Like I may be looking at the things that I can be related to, or I can something move. I think I can maybe try to learn in a certain way, put in a real action. So like I study few guys, but it's really I like it a lot. I like all the video games. I wish I had more time to play them.
Okay. I noticed your gear. Dragon Ball Z fan?
Oh yeah. That's an inspiration. That's I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, but also because I'm Asian, also because I'm blonde hair. So I'm like, why not just do a Dragon Ball gear for fun? And then so I'm like, okay, just keep it.
Well, can you tell us about your love of Dragon Ball?
When I was a kid, I barely watch too much TV and stuff because I try to keep myself more busy with the work or like at least in the gym, like try to be more active, try to progress myself, But when I was a kid, I spent almost like all my childhood on video games and animation. So like the same with the video games. Like I don't have one type of tea. I like all. It's just because I'm like for wrestling, I try to stand out more to not your typical Asian. I call it not a stereotypical Asian wrestler. So I see maybe Dragon Ball because my style, the look, the hair, mainly because the hair is blonde and then I'm Asian. So I'm like, okay, maybe Dragon Ball inspiration for audience to understand compared if I go to like a Street Fighter gimmick, and people will be like, oh, this is not inspiration, then become a gimmick. I want to be like Sunny Z, but still like people say, okay, it's something cool. Hey. So yeah, Dragon Ball, I think the easiest way to let everybody understand,
Right. Alright. Is there any meaning behind your tattoos?
Yeah, that one they can go on for hours, bro. Like I think maybe next time we can talk about this.
Well, could you give us the one that means the most to you?
It all means the whole picture means a lot for me. I don't know how to pick out which one is the best, which one is is a small. It basically, I can give you a whole long hour story on this stuff.
Well,
I think maybe next. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Sunny Z WWE. I can give you a whole hour of documentary about my tattoos. Deal.
Is there plans for new ink?
No.
So no new tattoos.
Meaningful, and you cannot be regret. And I think at the moment, everything I want to put on is already there. So I don't see anything else, at least for me, meaningful for life for a long time. I don't see it at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll bring us to the colossal question. Let's say that they're making a movie about you. Every movie has a soundtrack. What would be the first 3 songs on your movie soundtrack?
Number 1 song, Sunny Z song. And this is the only song. What are you talking about? 3 soundtracks.
So, just the one song, no other song?
Oh yeah, and then also I want to let you guys know, like a PSE, we're gonna create a pro wrestling live musical, and it's coming up. And then we're super excited about this, and then that way stay tuned to see more songs, for real. We're actually making it pro wrestling musical live.
Okay.
Called I Have a Dream.
And now that we have some of the soundtrack down, we go to casting. Who plays Sonny? And you can't say yourself because you are obligated to make a Stan Lee-esque cameo.
Who play myself? I don't know. Maybe one day I make a kid. You play myself. I don't know. Honestly, I don't see that far yet. Honestly, like if you ask me now, I really don't see that far.
Alright, well, every movie has a supporting cast. Who would be 3 people significant to you and your story that would be in your movie? And who
Even
would...
just for family.
family,
and probably, like, some people say, oh, my mom, my dad, but I think even focusing on purely just for pro wrestling, I think we would be right now and give you 3 names right back in my head. Number 1, Benji, because he's the one supporting me based on basically I have nothing right now building up PSE, and he's supporting me fully. I think about you one day we make it, he's definitely the guy,
Okay.
Number 2, Chris Jericho, because he's my first ever coach. He's a little bit tough guy, but I thank him everything he teach me. And then, yeah, so there's 2 guys. Number 3, I would say, number 3 would be hard one because there's many options. And number 3 is hard one for now. I don't know. Maybe one day Triple H, because he's one of the kids. He's the guy I look up to from WWE. He's the guy who got me actually into gym. It's like motivates me. Oh, I want to look like this guy. This guy's so cool. You know, this is my very first impression about the pro wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you could pre-order the tickets now.
For
Now, onto a controversial subject. Pineapple on pizza. What's your stance?
pizza.
A pineapple on pizza. What's your stance?
Oh, Hawaiian pizza, my number 1 favorite. People judge it, but yeah, my number 1, Hawaiian pizza. I always order Hawaiian.
Okay, so pro pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple pizza for sure, 100% for me.
Right.
Yeah, people judge me for this one, but it's okay. I love it.
What's your spirit Pokemon?
I don't watch Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon fan.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm the Pokemon fan.
Now, we love the late great Tracy Smothers on the show. Do you know the acronym for Doug? THUG.
No, I don't.
T is for terrible, H is for hell, U is for ugly, and G is for jail, 'cause a Doug can't spell.
Oh, cool. Cool to know.
Weirdest question you'll be asked on a wrestling interview. Would you ever consider wrestling a Rock? Not Dwayne Johnson, not the country, an actual physical Rock.
Sorry, I'm a little bit. I don't get the question. Can you tell me again, like in a different way, maybe?
Yes. Would you be able to wrestle a Rock? Not Dwayne Johnson, an actual Rock.
Let's have some fun. We got this good idea. We maybe pull it off some fun shows. We do it like for beach wrestling. We're doing the beach wrestling series. Maybe we thought about wrestling doll. Maybe I can wrestling the Rock. Why not? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. We're gonna make it happen for the beach wrestling, like we call it a fun YouTube video.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Just for context, there's a wrestler named Psycho Mike that wrestled a Rock for over 15 minutes.
Watch that one now.
In a Tungsten Man match. That's an Iron Man match that lasts for 2 weeks.
That's pretty cool. I'm actually gonna watch that.
Yes, definitely a sight to be seen.
Yeah, that was cool.
On a more serious note, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like for me, I'm a guy like I can plan so much. When I moved to Thailand, I learned it in a way that like life can only plan. Right? You cannot really like every day changes. But if you ask me dream idea, I'll be like yeah, I see myself doing wrestling as a full-time living. I can make a good income and then support family, and at the same time have fun and then keeping my dreams up. And creating something magical something fun entertainment. And with a good group of friends, you can do this as a full-time job. So.
Is there a match, one of your matches that you would like people to see after this interview?
Follow me on Instagram. It's good enough. Follow me on Instagram or Facebook. It's good enough. I have so much matches. I would not say it's a very different style, very diverse. I just think about I think they're all like how to say. I don't say one match are my favorite. I think a lot of matches I'm learning in a different way to learn. Yeah, and then if you ask me which is my favorite, I think it really depends on the promoter, depends on what their cup of tea is. you know. But for me, it was like all the matches are good learning experience, good or bad.
All right. And you could definitely check out some Sunny C matches after this interview on YouTube. And since we are nearing the conclusion of this interview, we are wrestling with the 8 questions of doom. There you go.
Thank you. thank you.
Alright, this is our speed round, our bonus round, the round where we see who you really are. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Excluding yourself, greatest wrestler of all time.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Greatest wrestler of all time.
My favorite wrestler of all time?
The best wrestler of all time.
For me?
Yes.
Oh, I love a lot of guys. I don't want to say who's number one. But when I was a kid, like different stage, I like different guys, I would say. When I started off, I wrestled, when I was young, when I was first impression, my favorite was Triple H. Then I really loved Shawn Michaels, and now I studied a lot of Shawn Michaels, like as a wrestler, because I just think about like the height, the size, the weight that's similar with me, so I study a lot of them. And I also like Eddie Guerrero. I like Chris Jericho. I like the Big Show. I like a lot of different wrestlers. I don't hard to tell who's my favorite.
All right. Worst wrestler.
Worst wrestler?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't have. I really don't have.
Okay. You're main eventing WrestleMania for the World Championship. Who is your opponent?
Me versus Benji. We both made it. WrestleMania main event. Me versus Benji. We talk about it like a dream match. Yeah.
If you could come out to anyone's entrance music, past or present, who would it be?
Intro music? No, my new music doesn't include it.
I'm talking about, from one of the companies.
Oh, Shawn Michaels, that's easy. because basically when I started wrestling for the first year, and I'm studying a lot of Shawn Michaels matches, so he's actually the song I can sing around very easily. So like, for sure, Shawn Michaels, 100%.
Finish the sentence. Kayfabe is.
I don't know. I really don't know. Kayfabe, I'm not a big Kayfabe fan, so I was like, I don't know. I just think about investing, like me personally. I try to be nice with everybody. You know what I mean? For me, and even though I play heel, I try not to have a big kayfabe because I'm not that famous yet. You know, there's no point for me to give kayfabe to to somebody. That's just me. Maybe one day if I made it to like some top level, you have to stay kayfabe, or some company be like saying you have to stay kayfabe. I'm okay. At least for me now, at that stage right now, I live in Pattaya as just a wrestler. No, I don't see that for me. You know.
Okay. Squash, vegetable or fruit?
Squash, vegetable or fruit?
Yes.
Fruit, because I like smoothies.
Yes, it's indeed a fruit. New Japan wrestler Taichi, his ring gear gets smaller every year, revealing more of himself to the world. My question, what is the appropriate trunks to butt cheek ratio for ring gear?
Oh, even you haven't called me? That's what you mean?
How much butt cheek is the most that should show?
What's the butt cheek? I don't understand.
How much of your ass can hang out without it being appropriate?
To hang out?
Yeah.
Who's butt cheek?
Anybody.
From New Japan?
It just in general.
I don't know. I really don't know.
All right. And the last question, the main event, the thing everybody wants to know. Have you ever had a conversation with a stranger in a supermarket about Darby Allin?
No. I for me, like, I really focusing on my own stuff, and also like study few guys I really like. So for me, I'm not the guy, sit there chatting wrestling forever. I would just think about there's many different cup of tea, what I can learn and get myself better in the future. I'm like very straightforward on this stuff.
And
like try to study.
And that is the correct answer. And that will conclude this interview. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this with me. Once again,
thank you.
Once again, where can we find all things Sunny Z on social media?
Now you can follow my Instagram. More mainly I'm on Instagram, so SunnyZ _ PSE. And that's my personal Instagram, and also the company Instagram, PSE _ Thailand. Yeah, and that's our company, Paradise Sports Entertainment. We're the new, wrestling show and wrestling promotion, wrestling school, wrestling camp in Pattaya, Thailand. We want to create something that people can come to the beautiful paradise and enjoy wrestling and get fit and get healthy at the same time.
And you don't even have to go looking for it. All of the links to all his social media will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. Simply click the link. A new tab will appear on whatever device you are on. You have no excuse. Give him a damn follow, and give PSE a follow as well.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Of course,
thank you.
Of course, thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, but on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us tomorrow as we interview David Mimokari, and Wednesday, Peter Orlizander. And join us every Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews. Follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Thread, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Alright, Sunny, when I say wrestling wit, you say entertainment, okay? For our special guest Sunny Z, Kaliko Yacht, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with
Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.